Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. So the Nets starting five. Thomas is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Sharp, and it's center. And for the Magic, guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Andre Drummond is out there with Carter, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially with...
He's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
MP.
And you know, Greg, the way MP's been playing, it's no surprise he will officially be in this year's All-Star game.
And of course, social media is already blowing up over it. This guy breaks the internet every time he has big news.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Irving. Carter kicks to Fultz. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
He's looking for MP and finds him. Here's Sharp. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Josh Hart comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. The pass to Isaac. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
2 minutes.
MP passes to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Perry's checked in, and Okeke subbed in for Fultz. Outside Anthony. Pass to Okeke. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nets leading by 14. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Anthony looking it over. Over to the wing. Pass to Hart. Here's Perry. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Suggs, he's checked in for Anthony. Outside, Simmons. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded, knocks it loose, and stolen by MP. The 10-footer. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Simmons. The shot, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got MP. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Hawks got the job done. He added 27 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Simmons.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint. Here's Suggs. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Suggs has got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
To the inside.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
So it's Orlando now. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs kicks to Hart. Passes it to Okeke. Shot clock at 6. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hart the pass to Perry. Now here's Suggs. Covered by MP. They double him with Simmons. Fires from deep. And it's Suggs missing.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Connaughton passes to MP. And there's the pass to Claxton. And he gets it to go. He's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Yeah, that does it for the first half of play. Nets lead by 13. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2.